It's starting. Hey y'all.
Hey.
Hey y'all. So, I'm Lavera Coleman of Coleman Financial's Credit Repair, and I got my girl with me today.
Hey, I'm Sharina, a credit score specialist with Coleman Financial.
Listen, y'all in for a real treat today. Hey y'all, come on in. Look at that.
I see.
Yes. So today we're going to talk about collections. Like a lot of times, people pay collections not even knowing if they are collections. So we're going to bring to you something very specific today that's going to help some of y'all. So share this video. We're actually live on two separate cameras, so if you see us going back and forth. But I want my girl to introduce herself. What she did? You did kind of.
Yeah, I did. Just gave him a little taste. I'm a credit score specialist. Help you get right.
So if y'all called into the office and you spoke to Sharina, this is Sharina. She's awesome at what she does. And today we're going to bring y'all some info. So share this video. Somebody on your timeline may need this information that may be paying a collection right at this very moment and don't know their rights.
So Vera, what is a collection?
Girl, you know what? I'm glad you asked because a lot of people don't know what a collection is. All right, so let me get into this. A collection account is an account that you want, like let's say for instance you owed Walmart. All right, so you owed Walmart, you knew you owed Walmart, and all of a sudden it went past due.
Okay.
Which means that you didn't pay it.
Okay.
All right, so it went to a collection account. Now, some companies have like in-home, in-house collection systems like Cons and all those places. But most times they hire places to take on those collections, which means that on your credit report, it now becomes either ERC or whoever took on the debt. So again, if you've had previous debt that, went past due and all of a sudden you didn't pay them and it went to collections, that's exactly what a collection account is.
Okay.
Now, let me tell y'all about collections just more in depth. Do you get people that when they call into the system, do they ever have collections?
All the time.
Yeah, I get that a lot too. Now, when you see that on a credit report, like, have you ever seen it where clients are actually paying collection accounts that they think they're open?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a credit card.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times people do. Y'all, if you have an account that you're not sure if it's open or not, most times you are paying a collection. A collection account is listed on your credit report. And I'll ask like, hey, do you have an open credit card? And that would say yes. But then when you pull the credit report up, it's actually a collection account. All right, so we're going to bring some little details about collection accounts. How should you respond when collectors are actually calling you? Should you pay collections or should you not pay collections? This right here is going to open it up to let you know what you need to be doing in the event that that your account is now in collections.
Okay.
All right, so again, once you've identified that you have a collection account on there, the best thing that you can do is either yourself or you to hire, someone like us. Because again, it's very important that you know your rights when you're dealing with collections. Because yes, you can dispute it, but how do you identify what you need to be disputing when it comes down to a collection account?
Right. So if it has a zero balance, what's going to happen to it?
All right, so even if you have you have a zero balance, it still affects your credit score because you have 5 components, which in those 5 components, the first category and the main category is payment history. Payment history is 35% of your total score. Okay. Now, there's only 550 available points, which 35% is 192 points. So even if you got a zero balance collection, it's still tied into that category that makes it where you're not fully getting all of those points in that particular category, if that makes sense. Okay. If this information is helping somebody, please be sure to like, share, or hit the loves. Let's show us some love to see if this information is helping you guys. Hey, y'all, what's going on?
Hey.
All right, y'all, so again, so a lot of people are like, okay, so what happens when they're calling me? Because
Wait a minute. Now, I know you get tired of credit collectors, debt collectors calling you.
I know.
And let me tell you why they're calling you. Because they know you don't know your rights.
Right.
They know you don't know about the Fair Credit Reporting Act. They know this stuff.
So
that's why you contact credit repairers like us.
Yes.
So we can deal with that. And once we get your system rolling, we're going to stop those calls.
Right. So I'm going to tell you an example, like when they calling you, what things you can be saying to make sure that you are fully compliant. Because again, yes, they get on your nerves.
Yes.
And I know 3 years ago, my credit score was shot. Girl, I'm telling you, they got on my nerves. They call me like crazy. I'm talking about those people that as soon as you wake up, your eyes open, you get in the car from them. At 8, 9 o'clock a.m., at p.m., they calling you. So, again, we're going to give you some strategies on what you can do when they are calling you, okay? So, again, when they call you, just be sure you're not verifying your information. I'm going to stop again and say that again. Make sure that you're not verifying your information. Now, what do I mean by this is, like when they call you, they're going to say, hey, may I speak to Jasmine? And then this is Jasmine, you know, and then they'll go into like verify your address, verifying your date of birth and your everything else. Then that's when you stop them right there. Hold on, who's calling? And then you get their name and their information so you can know who to be responsible for constantly harassing you, okay? So
and
then
have them mail you. Have them contact you by mail.
yes. Please do. So your goal in the conversation is for them to then send you everything that they're saying over the phone to direct it to your mail. And the reason for that is you need to create a paper trail. It is very key that you create a paper trail because now you can hold them accountable. Depending on how they are reporting this information on your credit profile, it may be all wrong. Whether it's the open date, whether it's, you know, they've re-aged the account somehow. There are a lot of errors, and more than likely,
What's re-age?
girl, re-age. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because a lot of people don't know what re-age means. So let's say, for instance, you had a collection account that has been more than 3 years old. So again, on your credit report, it doesn't reflect that it's 3 years old. It appears like you just opened it, like literally this month or this year. Now, how it ties into your scores, because if this information is helping y'all, definitely put some thumbs up. Share this video, share this video, share this video, share this video. All right, y'all. So again, how it's re-aged. So if they say that you opened this collection account this year or this month versus 3 years ago, it's going to tie into your score just a little bit different. Anything that you've done within the last 24 months are going to hurt way more than what you've done in the past, and they know that. So sometimes they re-age them, meaning resell it to another company, and when they don't get what they need, they'll sell it again and sell it again and sell it again, and that's how they're constantly being re-aged.
Right. So I know that we pay our collections, right? Because they're constantly calling us. They're forcing us to get this money.
Yeah.
So what happens when we pay it?
So even if you pay a collection account, most times they won't take it off your credit profile. Won't. Unless you get it in writing ahead of time, they still will have it listed on your credit report, either with the zero balance or the original balance that they had on there. So you have to tell the credit bureaus what to do, whether it's to delete the information from the credit report, but you then have to send a letter or proof of receipt. But again, if I have to hire somebody like us to get it off, why would I pay you and still have to hire somebody to get it off?
Save those coins.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to help some folks. I'm telling you. So listen, let's see what other questions you think they may have to ask in regards to credit or collections.
Collections. When I see that it's been sold to somebody else, what happens if I pay who originally had it? Like T-Mobile. I paid T-Mobile, but they sold it anyway, and they still calling me. So what do I do? So
you now have two accounts that's listed. T-Mobile may be listed paid in full, but again, you still have the collection company that's still housing this information, which technically on your credit report, you still owe them. So with T-Mobile, when you call them, they'll say we no longer have this debt, but they'll gladly accept your money. So again, just be careful when it comes down to collections that you are very aware that you are pulling your credit report every single month. If you don't have a paid monitoring service, you need one. And again, we recommend Identity IQ, and we'll make sure that we place the link for that as well so you can check your own credit report. But there are too much things that are happening, whether it's data breaches, you need to be sure you're tracking your information. Delete it, please. Right. All right. So this is good stuff. Yes, definitely. I'm glad this is helping somebody. One actually called me yesterday. I'm telling you, and they're going to keep calling you until you tell them to send everything via mail. Because again, once you create a paper trail, the paper trail is the most powerful thing that you can create, because now you call them out on whatever that they're saying. When you're disputing things, you're not disputing like it doesn't belong to you. You are disputing this information based off of what they are reporting. Sort of like an attorney, when they represent their defendant or they're in defense, they're just justifying why this thing makes sense. Hey Helen, wow, okay. Hey y'all, so again, if you all don't, okay, can I challenge an account that's been sold because I didn't normally sign with the buyer of the account? So yes, you absolutely can. The Fair Credit Reporting Act actually protects you in the event that you see information on your credit profile that is not accurate. So with that, you want to make sure that you're looking at how they're reporting your information. Pull your credit report, see what's the open date, see what's the balance, and if you disagree with any of that, or you need us to take a look at it, just give us a call, because again, we do offer free consultations where we can then look at it and see if there's something that we can assist with. Absolutely. Good question, Donald. All right. What should I do if I already paid one? So if you've already paid one, what you can do is this. You just have to write into the credit bureaus to have that particular account removed. Now, if you paid it and it's still showing a balance, then you need to get some type of receipt verifying that you've already paid this debt. That's the best thing you can do for that, because they won't reimburse this money. They're not going to give you your money back. It's just that this information here needs to be caught on the front end. So share this video, share this video, share this video. All right, what about the statute of limitations for Mississippi? I think the statute of limitations, you know the statute of limitations for Mississippi? Huh? It's 3 years. So the statute of limitations for Mississippi is actually 3 years, which means that if you're making payments on the account, and that's why it's important not to, if you're constantly making payments every month, then you're constantly resetting that statute of limitations, because it goes not from the open date, but the day that you made your last payment on it. If you're constantly making payments every month, then it's constantly resetting that statute of limitations. So good question. All right, y'all. So she said 3 years. Thanks again, Jazz. All right, hey, y'all, come on in. I'm hoping that this video helps somebody. Share this video, share this video, share this video. This is to stop anybody who is on the verge of paying collections. If you've already paid collections, or you kind of been thinking that it will increase your credit score, because it does not. So you want to make sure that you take a look, or you hire somebody like us to take a look at your account.
So is a charge off a collection?
Yes and no. Well, I guess it's a derogatory account. A charge off is a collection that went, I believe, 181 days past due. So it becomes a collection first that then transitions into a charge off. So most times when you see your account that has transitioned to a charge off, you get a credit score increase, because now they've written that debt off, and sometimes they list it out as either zero balance, or it's just a better status when it comes down to the reporting of a collection versus a charge off.
Right.
All right, guys. So let me answer one more question. Do I have another one? Hold on. All right, if an account is removed from your credit, and say like a month or two, collector calls to collect debt, is it possible for them to place it back on your credit report? Well, if they place it back on your credit report, they must notify you within 5 days of them reinserting it to your account. If they have not, that's all within a violation within itself. So if they have done that, make sure you contact either attorney or get with myself to make sure that we hold them accountable for that. But they cannot. They can't do that. Now, when they sell it to somebody else and it's been removed from another one, they must notify you in the event it's reinserted to your credit. All right, y'all. So again, I'm Lavera Coleman. I don't think I even introduced myself when I came on here to your folks. They're like, who is this talking? Well, my name is Lavera Coleman. I'm a credit score specialist. I run one of the fastest growing credit repair companies in the city, and this is my girl, Sharina.
Yes.
We have fun, and you know what? We truly do care about you guys. That's the reason why we're bringing this information to you. So make sure you share this video. This is going to help not only you, but somebody on your timeline may need it to hear this information. So we're about to end this live, but again, thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
And be looking for us again, y'all. And again, don't pay no collections. Don't pay no collections.
Don't pay.
Don't pay no
Don't pay 'em.
collections. All right, y'all. Bye.
Bye.